That was a class that was offered, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. See, and if I had that opportunity to do that, then I think I would be in a better financial situation now than I think I would be in a better financial situation now than when I first started out because oh man, me as a teenager working part time on the weekend, as soon as I got like $100 paycheck, to me that was a lot. So it's like, here's my cell phone bill. Now I only got $50. Oh, I can buy lunch. Now I can do this. I can do that, and
Right.
then the money's gone. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So it's like I
Right.
didn't know how to put my money in proper places, invest, do all that fun stuff until I found a mentor that actually started teaching me money, and unfortunately, that was 5 years ago.
You know, it'd be cool
What?
if they started like in grade school, where a child could choose a trade, and they learn that trade and they work that trade, but on like a smaller scale, I guess. And
Ah,
and they get paid.
like they make a kid friendly
They
type
get
thing.
paid towards a tuition for
Whatever they want to go
right
into.
a
Gotcha.
vocation, yeah, higher education,
I got you.
something like
I
that.
got you.
Right.
Like
That
like a technical school
you see what I'm
or
saying?
anything
That
like
way you
that.
could be
I
like,
got you.
I've been studying this thing. I'm an expert since childhood.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? In whatever.
On top of that, they would have time. So if they didn't want to do that anymore, at least they learned that trade.
They learn that
and they
trade.
can
That's a
jump-
skill
and they jump
that
into
they can
something else.
transfer. Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But
Hold on. Let's see. Snot said, I said in the chat, but maybe it got cut. But it'd be cool to see you and Lil Jeff play Detroit Become Human together because you switch between like 3 character stories. But I know it would
Ooh.
probably suck with a schedule. If I were to play Detroit Become Human, it would be on Saturdays, and of course my brother, I know he tends to do his on Wednesdays.
on Wednesdays.
So
right.
I would have to I'd play it on my PC, and he would do it on his PlayStation 5. So and I can choose a different path, so you can see two different stories. But it'd be weird because people would be so confused
Right.
unless I put because
Right.
we both call our thing Jeff.
Let's start from the beginning.
Go ahead.
Smoke says, how can you learn anything if the teachers don't want to teach? They just show up to collect the check. Butterbean, I can relate to that shit. That's how South was. Smoke, you should know. Blasphemous. Yes, sir.
What's up,
Welcome.
Blasphemous?
Glad to have you in the chat. The education system is broken. Speaking from experience right now, the teachers don't teach us. We have laptops that reviews a lesson, but we didn't learn anything.
That's wild. And
So I agree
before,
with Smoke, right.
and before they even introduced laptops and iPads and all that stuff like that, it was books. So the teachers were actually teaching us things when I was in school, which was back in the early 2000s.
All that comes from funding. Honestly, I don't know, man, because it's like it's the challenge between, okay, I think we should re-regulate how government funding for schools
Yeah, exactly.
works. Is that handled by the state, or does the we get Department of Education, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's handled by the country,
Yep.
right? And then they just fund the state, and the state does
Yeah.
that. I think that should all go back to the state.
Well, and every year when we pay taxes in the area that we live in.
Right. I think that should go back to the state. I think we should, like, I don't know, have state-run schools, like our own privatized shit.
Gotcha. Snot says, no, you don't have to choose a character to play. You get switched missions by mission pretty much. So you would have to. So are you saying that we should just play it on the same thing? So I play
On the same console,
on
and
the
then we
same
just
console?
pass the controller?
Yeah. I can do that. Yeah, we can do that. That'd be awesome. Like I'll watch you play the story, and then wherever you stopped off, I'll continue.
Right, because isn't there like a national standard or curriculum that's set, and then each state has to interpret that, and then blah blah blah.
Yeah, and then
this is the standard or the average you should be
exactly,
or the benchmark you should be hitting.
But
for
what
blah,
I've
blah,
what
blah.
I've not what I've been learning, but it seems like kids know less. Like a perfect example I can give you is something that happened yesterday. When I was closing the store. Literally, there was this young kid. I think he had the brown name tag, so he's 16, 17 years old. And there was a pallet jack with a pallet in front of the machine that cleans the floor.
Right.
And he's like, "Bro, can you help me?" And I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" And he's like, there's like a thing in front of the machine, and I need the machine, and I can't move it." And I literally walked up, and I literally did this, and then moved it.
Oh,
I'm like,
didn't know how to
"Bro,
jack up the pallet.
Yes.
Oh wow. Right. You feel me? Like I don't
It,
know. I feel like we just need to
I'm
reteach common
and that's just an
sense.
anecdotal experience.
That's the problem.
I'm not even
There's
going
just
based off of social media or
no.
TikTok or
There's just
any
no
of that.
common sense.
Yeah, they're like it's gone.
There's no.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird as
It's
fuck.
weird. So it's
Like I
like
feel like growing up, like they just told you to, I don't know, predict possible outcomes of the decisions you make.
fake. Yeah.
But that just vanished.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't even think 5 seconds into the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's what's crazy to fuck. Like that's crazy to me, dude.
Exactly. And
It's
and
crazy.
and it's like the most simplest things are so complex because they're so tech savvy. They don't know how to do it in real life.
They know how to consume.
Yes.
That's it.
So they see it. So
They
they
know how to
see it. They
consume.
see how to fix it online, but they don't know how to.
Why it's doing?
Yeah,
it's doing.
exactly. Exactly.
They know how, but they don't know why it's doing. I know how to make money, but I don't know why it's making money.
Money,
because
yeah.
it's just everything's copy paste.
They don't break it down.
Right.
They don't go into the technical.
Right.
So and it's the same thing with like old school. Like there's a worksheet. There's a worksheet that's called the war for us at the company I work for. So basically, it basically tell us what you did in sales, the percentage, the increase, the decrease, the amount of customers, how many items were purchased, all that, and I have to break it down from the P&L, the profit and loss, and then write it down on a piece of paper. The new generation of grocery managers don't even know how to do that
You got Google
because
shit.
because they keep saying that they told us that we didn't have to do it anymore, and I'm
Because
like
a AI computer will just calculate that motherfucker.
exactly.
That's
So it's like
tough.
so when
That's
I,
tough.
so-
But that's the thing, though. If that's the case, right?
yeah.
Where we're gonna remove the actual like breaking down the mechanics of how shit works,
Yeah.
because AI and everything's gonna be doing the majority of the work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then start from the basis of okay, this is what it is, right? If AI is going to be solving 90% of the world's problems,
Yeah.
we need to figure out new shit to learn or how to apply that AI.
No, I agree.
You see
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? Instead of teaching the same old shit. It's like if like how long are you going to teach history when history is now documented on every fucking cloud storage,
Yeah. Yeah.
known
Exactly.
demand,
Exactly.
right? And I could just Google it.
Well, again,
Or
too.
AI can just tell me.
Again, too. I don't even think they use books anymore. They
Right.
just pull out their iPads and then go through
Right.
a chapter digitally now.
I
So,
think education is outdated for the world we are in today.
today, yes.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Because half the things we're learning in school are redundant to the skill sets we need now.
Yes, because history is great to learn so it doesn't repeat itself, but at
Right.
the same time, we're not taking that out into the real world because people are struggling
Right.
and they're trying to learn how to make money.
We're still learning theory when we need practical application now.
Yes, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we need infrastructure,
Mhm.
but everyone wants to be a fucking philosopher. You see what I'm saying?
or,
That's
or
crazy.
or a therapist.
Right. Everyone wants to be a therapist,
Yeah.
but we need niggas to put power lines and pave roads
Yep.
and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Build houses and
Uh-huh.
develop new materials
Uh-huh.
and shit and architecture and shit like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know?
just to keep the world running.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not everyone needs to be a physicist.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I don't know. It just has to be worthwhile. I just think the quality of life doesn't reflect the needs we the needs that we need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so for the society we desire, for the things we need,
Yeah.
those who do those jobs aren't valued.
Yeah, you're right. You're right because nobody. Okay,
You
so
see what I'm saying?
we as Americans are so comfortable in waking up every single day and
We
doing,
pay niggas who theorize shit more than people who are building the machines that allow them to even do these things.
Yeah, to even see the material that
Right.
So
I don't know, man.
it's
weird.
I
It's-
agree
it's
because
ass
it's like
backwards to me. I don't know.
it's like the electricity that's running through this entire room is being maintained by somebody that
Right.
no one gives a shit about.
Right.
But they don't understand that they need that person in order to maintain that for us.
Right.
So it's like the person that's driving the truck to bring the gas to the gas station so your car can it's instinctual to them because it's normal. That's normalcy to them. So nobody thinks about how or the when or how it get the who, what, where, when, and why. It's just it's there, and there's no more thinking about it. My phone works because my phone works. I don't care why it works. It's just that it works. You get what I'm saying? But if there's no internet or anything like that, that's when I get upset and try to understand why it's not working. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Snot says education isn't catching up to technology and laws aren't especially right. Look at the old motherfuckers who grilling the TikTok nigga. Like, this is dumb,
Yeah.
bro.
But
Oh
that's what
man,
I'm saying. Like it's
I'm
wasted.
dead.
It's wasted on
I'm dead.
yeah. It's wasted on things
I'm dead.
that aren't important.
That's tough. It's about many petty wins. Vindication.
Yes.
Vindication. My words are right because my team won. Even though the reality isn't reflecting what my words said. Enjoy your vaccine. Enjoy your fucking vaccine, bro. Enjoy your vaccine, bro. Your AI,
You're saying
mRNA.
you're saying vaccine too much.
Oh, my fault.